What's up, everybody? This is Victor Pring. Welcome to H25 at the Hydro Complex. This is Victor Pring, the current club director of Hydro Complex. And yeah, siguro maintindihan nyo na kung ano pa ibang ginagawa. Just check it out. What's up?
So Victor, let's talk about Hydro first. Can you tell us about the inspiration behind Hydro Super Club? I'm sorry. How did it all begin?
Actually, Hydro Complex is a multifaceted venue. We have 4 different venues within the whole complex. We are now in Age 25 Reserve. The peg for Age 25 Reserve basically is upscale drinking. So you can find here the most high-end alcohol that you want. Cigars, alcohol. Then with Hydro Super Club, most definitely we want to raise the bar for the nightlife industry in the north. We offer not just good music, we also offer a whole part of entertainment. We have dancers, aerialists, light show, and of course the dome that we take pride on. Tapos sa Wave, our restaurant is basically iba't ibang klase ng cuisine na syempre dapat pumunta kayo dito para malaman at matikman nyo. But I will bet my balls na masarap talaga to. And the 4th venue would be 18th hole. So 18th hole yun guys, hindi yun 18th hole. Just to be clear, 18th hole basically is our indoor arcade golf. Indoor arcade golf. So, indoor arcade golf namin siya. It's a 2-range indoor arcade golf. You can rent it out na i-rent out mo yung buong space for 20 of your friends na sa inyo na yung buong venue. Na ano rin siya, it's consumable. So, for 18th hole, we have 20 packs to 40 packs capacity. Sa Wave naman, which is our restaurant, including our VIP rooms, we have 80 to 120 capacity. Hydro Super Club, we have 1,000 to 1,200 packs capacity. And sa H25 is 100 to 120 packs capacity. So, basically, if you're within our age group, alam nyo na kung ano meron dito sa establishment na to dati. Ito ang tinatawag na Tides. Ito ang Tides. So, hindi to part ng Tides group, hindi to iba to. This was a mind manifestation of, I will not take the credit for it, but I will give the credit to the owners, Sir Ed, Sir June, of course Miss Maricar, and the head honchos, Boss Elaine, Boss Jules. Sila talaga ang gumawa ng basically ng concept ng buong Hydro. I was put in to the spectrum and the end part of it, on the operational part of it na. The main concept of Hydro basically is to elevate the nightlife industry, the food, and the service of Quezon City. Basically, the North. We wanna bring the elevated experience sa North. Kasi, syempre, I grew up in the North. I grew up here in Quezon City na when you party or when you want something, lagi kang pupunta. During that time, Ortigas pa, Alchemy ka pa party, either magmamanor ka, Eastwood. Yun, so nagkakalaman na po ng edad. Tapos, yan, syempre pag malupitan, pupunta ka ng embassy, di ba? Medyo malayo talaga. So what we want to introduce is basically the high-end partying, syempre, pero at saktong gastusan lang.
For the next question, bro, was there a specific gap in the nightlife scene that Hydro aimed to fill when it was launched?
Most definitely, there was a gap, not in the nightlife industry per se, but in the industry of the North. Dito sa, I don't want to put shame or hate on anyone. It's just from our perspective that we can still elevate it. Kasi for sure, bawat isa naman sa mga artists or bawat isa naman sa mga club owners, do not put this in a wrong perspective, but we know na meron pang iaangat eh, 'di ba? Meron pang mas igaganda talaga. And that's why I'm very thankful to the owners that they really supported the vision that we have. Not just my vision, their vision. Na talagang kung ano yung gusto nila. For example, very good example would be the sound system, the speakers. We are carrying L-acoustics. So, dun pa lang eh. Alam mo na yung owners talagang, okay, they really give it even to the music, to the vibe. Kasi LED, mag-request ka, gusto ko LED ganito, gusto ko ganyan. Bigay. Effects, I want this type of cryo. I want this type of poppers. I want this type of sparkler. As a club director, when you ask all of this, at pagka binigay, ibang klase. And also, the main issue is the gap of talent fees. And okay lang kahit magalit kayo sa akin. But here in Hydro Super Club, I believe we pay the best fees para sa DJs, MCs, photographers. Everyone involved here, we pay the best rates. It's because the owners see the value ng bawat isa na yon, and sobrang laking epekto niya. When our artists or when our DJs arrive, makita mo, excited silang perform eh. 'Di ba? And me being in the nightlife industry for 15 years, I was a promoter back then, and 10 years na ako as an artist. Ang TF nung panahon namin, 3,000 pesos. And meron pang nagbibigay ng TF ngayon 2,500, 2,000, 1,500. Parang, guys, artist value, 'di ba? We artists also have to eat. Artists also get sick. Artists also has a family to feed. So, I'm very thankful to the owners that we filled that gap. Na we give the value of the artist. Not that much, di ba? Hindi naman sobra-sobra eh. Hindi naman tayo nanghihingi ng 50,000 a night, 30,000 a night. Pero at least, dinagdagan natin. Yung from 2,500, 3,000, dinagdagan natin. The senior artists, the senior DJs gets more value. The resident DJs gets value. The guest DJs gets value. And of course, the junior artist gets value. And I think filling that gap and with the support of the owners is a very big thing, because the brand partners, I'm very thankful to the brand partners. Of course, Corona, Bacardi, they really support that, diba?
Let's talk about the clubbing experience here at Hydro. So, first, how do you incorporate audience feedback into the club's music programming as the music director?
Sa totoo lang, if I give in to the audience feedback or dun sa gusto ng audience, it would not be a super club. For it to be a super club, it should be on a different perspective. It should be on a different level. We have to really change the system and change the music. And I truly believe that as a club director, we need to showcase the type of music or the type of art na talagang kahit hindi pa magigets sa umpisa ng audience, they will get to love it. That's why I am very proud of the current roster that we have, the guests and the residents. Of course, Kobista, I want you to be part of it as well. Jared, I want you to be part as well. Diba? But here's the thing, when you're creating something new, when you start something new, you will get a lot of frowns from it. You will not get a lot of claps. But since we started, we've been hitting our milestones and we have started to create our culture here. So, to answer the question, napakahaba ng sagot ko, no? Pero to answer that question na paano ko sinasagot yung criticisms with the music, from the audience. Of course, I listen to the audience because number one, customers number one, they pay for us. Wala sila, wala man talaga tayo dito eh. But you also get the chance to teach them. So, of course, opening DJs, you gotta give them what they want. But the prime time, medyo naging artsy na tayo dyan. Closing, medyo artsy, tas bigay mo pa rin ng onte. So, medyo depende sa bali yan. And I'm very thankful because the current roster that we have is very professional. Seniorities, actually. Even the young ones that we have, mabilis makinig. So, hindi mo na kailangan sabihin eh. I mean, it's very easy for me to do my job because I have professionals behind me. And I have very generous owners besides me.
Let's talk about Hydro's location. Hydro is located at Quezon City.
Yes.
Tomas Morato. And we all know that Tomas Morato nightlife has been going on for years, decades. With that being said, what sets Hydro Club apart from other nightlife spots in Tomas Morato and Quezon City?
Okay, actually, wala siya sa Tomas Morato. At wala siya sa Timog. Labas siya. So, mas mahirap.
Labas pala.
Oo, so sobrang hirap nito. One of the main concerns when I took this role is basically it's not in the heart of the party scene. It's not in Tomas Morato. It's not in Timog.
So it's much harder.
For me, I won't say it's hard, but the challenge was there. Because we are just beside Vice Comedy Club. And we are just a street away from ABS-CBN. So, the challenge was there. And basically, what sets you apart, number one, for me, it was easy. Because, again, it's a multifaceted venue, Hydro Complex. We do not just offer club. We also offer the base tasting food in Quezon City. We offer a beautiful cigar lounge. We offer a golf arcade and the number one super club in the north. So, what separates you basically is the arsenal that we have. We are not just a super club. We are a multifaceted venue. That's why we are the go-to events place and venue of the biggest and the most exclusive parties and biggest companies within, not just in the metro but in the Philippines.
Let's dig deep more on your role as the music director here at Hydro Club. Can you tell us more, or what does your role as a music director entail on a day-to-day basis? Yan.
When I started, okay, a little backstory. So, sa totoo lang, I went to the complex just for food tasting. Food tasting, then I have an agency for basically social media. That the team wanted to get or to tap yung kumpanya ko for social media, graphics, photos, videos. But when I saw the situation that it was in right now, it was in before, I was like, okay, you need someone to spearhead the situation. So, the very generous owners of Hydro gave me an offer that I could not refuse. And of course, I wanna thank Boss Elaine, Boss Ed, Boss June, Boss Maricar, Boss Jules. Kung meron akong hindi nabanggit, pasensya na. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Of course, my very good friend Batman, maraming salamat for giving me the trust and belief. When I started this venture, I was just the club music director. But as the day progressed, we elevated from music direction to being the club director. So from being just creating the vibe, the venue, music, I became the club director, creating basically the whole vibe and creating the international partnerships and engagements, local bookings, brand partnerships, of course, with EJ and Joey. It was very challenging, of course. It was a different role to take on, but it was challenge accepted.
With that being said, I'm sure marami kang sorpresa for 2025.
Yes,
Can you give us a hint?
2025. Basically, 2025, you have to be very excited because Chinese, every month we have international DJs and partnerships. So international DJs and partnerships, we are partnered with Space Plus Bangkok and Warp Shinjuku. The head resident DJ of Warp Shinjuku and Space Plus Bangkok will play for us for Chinese New Year. February would be Tunge Vag. March would be January, February, March. April yung next, diba? Hindi ba yun? Tama, March would be Brooks. April. Sorry, sasabihin ko na lang lahat ng international pero hindi ko in order. So, we have Space Plus, we have Brooks, we have Tunge Vag, we have Ian Asher, we have Rehab, we have Matisen Sadko, we have John Summit, we have Tuhamo, sorry. Big shout out to my brother Tuhamo. I was just with Tuhamo. Will Sparks, number 9. Number 10 would be Ihab na sabi ko na. Basta, surprise na yung tatlo pa. But, we have top 100 DJs on rotation for the whole year of 2025. Yun lang yung 12 months. Pero within those 12 months, meron pa kaming injections na mga special. So, yun pa pala. Sally, we have DJ Sally. At basta, kung yari off the record, pero hindi off the record. Kasi tinawagan ako ng isang owner ng isang araw. Sabi niya, Vic, pwede ba kunin natin si DJ Soda? Sabi ko, boss, kung gusto mo, why fucking not? Let's do it. This is not, whatever I'm telling you, this hindi to biro, or I'm not talking about na parang, okay, ito yung wishlist namin. These are things that are already in the works. If you have been an avid supporter of Hydro, on our grand opening, we have Liu, that is basically top 100 DJ. Current. What we guest here in Hydro are the current superstars. We do not get yung mga hindi na masyadong binobook. We get the current ones because what we want is yun talagang current na gusto ng crowd. And we just give the crowd what they want. And I believe if you give the crowd what they want, basically you get the love and the life of the experience that they have.
Since we're talking about DJs, here's another question about your role as a musical director. How do you curate the music lineup to cater the Hydro's audience?
It's very tricky, It's because on Tuesdays, we have technos. On Wednesdays, we have hip-hop. Thursdays, it's gonna be our LGBTQ community and top 40s. Fridays is our big room. Saturdays are open formats. Sundays would be our retro. Mondays would be house. So, for 2025, we have Sunday to Wednesday for H25 with the DJs. Then Thursday to Saturday, Hydro for the DJs. It's very tricky. It's because there would be days na ang guests mo, since medyo upscale ang vibe, is medyo on the my age, hindi mas matanda, my age. And meron naman on the days na hindi mo expect your age will be, di ba? So, very tricky, but that's why the current, babalikan ko yung sinabi ko kanina, no? The current roster of artists that we have, I take pride on them because those split second or split moment adjustments, basic na sa kanila. And as a club director, ang dali na ng trabaho ko. Again, because the artists that I have on my back are professionals, and the owners that are beside me are very generous.
For the next question, bro, this next question is very special because this one's for the listeners, for the up-and-coming DJs, enthusiasts. So as the music director of Hydro Super Club, what qualities do you look for in DJs and performers when booking acts for the club?
Okay, this is a very good question sa totoo lang And it really played a good role on me when we had the auditions. For the up-and-coming artists, what I would suggest to you is basically give everything that you have to the craft. Because magiging emotional ako dito. It's because I've been in the industry for 15 years. 10 years na akong artist. And I have given my life to this craft. First look or isang tingin ko lang sa isang tao, alam ko kung inaral mo yung pyesa mo, nag-ayos ka ba papunta dito, at ready ka ba maipag-communicate sa crowd. And number 4, is your social media, inasikaso mo ba o inayos mo ba? Because all those things really takes toll on you. Number 1, you have to be very meticulous on the choice that you have. If you're a DJ, you have to choose which music you want to pursue. If you want to pursue techno, if you want to pursue top 40s, if you want to pursue EDM, if you want to pursue hip-hop, stick on that, stick with that. For me, it's about niche. Because my niche back then, and up until now, still big room in EDM. Not a lot of people love that. Not a lot of people will get me, but my people get me. And as an artist, if you stick to the craft that you have, stick with it enough for the next 10 years, you will get the right crowd for you. That's number 1. Number 2 would be branding and marketing yourself. When I say branding and marketing yourself, it's not just on social media, but it's basically how you look, how people perceive you. When you arrive to the gig, when you arrive to the audition, ano ba itsura mo talaga? As an artist tayo, syempre. Pero tulad nga ng sinabi ni Mark Barasigan, guys, DJs, Mark Barasigan, black t-shirt lahat. Porma-porma tayo. Huwag tayo magalit sa FDJs. Kasi it's been an issue. Marami nagagalit sa FDJs kasi mas marami daw gigs ang FDJs. But sa totoo lang talaga, as male DJs, you gotta level up. Because sa totoo lang, FDJs mas mahirap trabaho nila. They need to put on makeup. They need to get a new dress. They need to fix their hair. They need to get their shoes. Sa lalaki, shirt, jacket ka, maayos mukha mo, malinis ka, go na. Diba? Hindi naman masyadong effort yun kung aayusin mo yung sarili mo, diba? That's number 2. Number 3 would be, of course, sa totoo lang, madaling sumikat, madaling pumalo, but the longevity of the game. And this is, I think, pinaka-concern sa maraming artists. It's because, of course, pay homage to the seniors. Pay homage to the seniors. But never be the shadow of the seniors. Pay homage, of course, but create your own line. Create your own specter. Create your own light. And you will get a lot of retention from it. But if you give homage to the seniors, of course, pagbibigyan ka niyan. So, babalikan ko, be ready with the art that you have. Number 2, be sellable with the look that you have. And number 3, yung connections mo and partnerships mo with the seniorities and the new ones. Because, of course, brand partnerships, international gigs, lahat yan, it goes a long way. At isang malaking concern sa akin yan kasi when I was starting as an artist, medyo lang kups din talaga ako. Diba? But I was very thankful, I was very fortunate enough that I have X Factor, Mark Barasigan, David Ardiente, na lagi akong kinukutosan, laging nasa tabi ko, of course, Ace Ramos, oh my gosh, Martin Pulgar, when I was the resident of the Palace back then as an MC, na talagang kinukutosan ka talaga nila. Hindi naman physically, but sinasabihan ka talaga. And the big brothers, diba? Kasi kung mamasamayin mo tong mga to, it won't get you far. But if you take it to your heart, syempre, salamat talaga eh, 'di ba? It's just when I talk to Mark Marasigan and David, I think this was 2 months ago, and Mark told me and David told me na, Vic, it's now passing of torch. I was like, yeah, passing of torch to the new generations. And as an MC, sa totoo lang, kasi currently I'm a DJ now, 'di ba? But I also MC when I perform. But as a professional MC kasi, who do I pass the torch on to? 'Di ba? MC Pao passed his torch to me. Who do I pass it on to? Alam ko this is still recording, pero who do I pass it on to? 'Di ba? I do not see anyone. If Mark and David is telling me that, and X Factor is telling me that, Vic, I'm passing the torch onto you, who do I pass the torch on to as a DJ, as an MC then? But as a DJ, as an MC. And I would be very meticulous. Sa totoo lang, madali lang naman yung tatlo eh. Kasi during the auditions, it was very easy to spot kung sino ba ang naghanda ng pyesa, sino ba ang nag-ayos physically, at pangatlo, sino ba ang gusto talaga yung posisyon na to. Kasi napakadali lang nun. It will radiate eh. Hindi naman na namin hindi mo na kailangan pekein yun.
Ito bro, for the next question, is there a time that you had to audition as a music director here at Hydro?
I think to audition was basically, to audition per se was no, but to prove yourself in anything that I did was basically my life story. Because when I was in the Palace, Manila, it was a full-on audition every day. Nasa microscope ka ni, of course, President DJ, Idol, Amo, Ace Ramos, Mars Miranda, Mark Naval, Cat DJ, lahat, the top tier.
Pressure is there.
Yes. When I became a DJ, sa totoo lang, lahat tanggap na ako ng DJ, pero yung best friend ko hindi ako tanggap eh, which is X Factor, which is Mark Marasigan, which is David Ardiente, which is Funk Avi, na talaga alam mo yun, talagang microscope ka eh. And number 3, when I started my career as a not just as a music director here, but as a consultant in a lot of places, because when you're a consultant as a director, hindi naman to sa pagandahan ng music eh. Sa pagandahan niya ng numbers, sa pagandahan ng benta. Kasi kahit kano kaganda ang music mo, kung hindi bumibenta ang club, eh wala. Hindi ka magaling.
The numbers will speak for itself.
Exactly. And I believe that by the grace of God, sa lahat ng nagagawa at nahahawakan natin, eh talagang pumapalo naman by the grace of God. That's why babalikan ko yung tanong mo, was I ever in a situation na nag-audition ako? Never. But for me, my whole life was an audition to prove myself.
Okay bro, this next question will be a little bit spicy. Yan. Let's talk about competition. Syempre, you are a musical director at the #1 club right now at QC. Syempre, hindi mo mangyayari yung there will be people or artists, co-artists in the industry that will throw rocks at you, will try to take your place. What's your take on that? What's your perspective on that? And how do you handle those kinds of things?
You know what? Just like what I told you on the first or on the last question, I've basically auditioned my whole life, and of course, I've heard a lot of rumors na gusto makakuha ng pwesto na to. And the job takes a lot from you, physically, mentally, of course, spiritually, and as an artist. So, dun sa mga gusto makakuha ng spot ko, ito lang sasabihin ko sa inyo. Mangarap ka lang ng mangarap, dahil pinangarap ko lang din to. Pero yung pangarap mo baka hindi mo makuha. Sorry, shots fired. But going back, the people who want my spot, of course, it's just for your sake to like what I have. But, kunin nyo sa magandang paraan. Show up, create your own thing, and might as well, baka ibigay ko pa sa inyo, diba? But for you to get it on how people do it now, these days, off yun. Kaya di ako papayag. I fought tooth and nail to be in the situation I was in right now. Again, kumpara sa mga seniority, yung 15 years ko at 10 years as a professional artist, maiksi. Hindi naman po sa patagalan yan. Nasa impact po yan ng ginagawa. At kung feeling mo mas magaling ka sa akin, congrats. But the work speaks for itself. And by the grace of God, everything that we do, we really perform to the peak potential. And hindi kasi ako nagtatrabaho na nilalagay ko yung emosyon o nilalagay ko yung pagiging Victor Prima. When I work as if ako yung third person. Sa totoo lang, hindi ko na kailangan lumayo dun sa gustong kumuha yung position ko. Pero yung sa mga naninira sa akin, within the roster, sa totoo lang, apakadami. Within the current roster that I have, alam ko, DJs, MCs, promoters, artists, dami. But, I am club director. Business comes first. And if you perform well, you are part of the team. Hindi ko yung sinasabi na parang gamitan lang to. No. For me, I carry you as my team. If you are part of this circle, if you are part of this team, if you are part of the tide that we are creating in Quezon City, of course. Sa totoo lang kasi yung attitude na yan, yung getting this position or being in that position, ano lang yan that's part of insecurity. And katulad nga sinabi ni Jared kanina off camera, nag-mature na ako, and that's part of maturity. Na wala na yung pride, wala na yung ego, wala na yung mas magaling ako, mas magaling ka, gusto ko makuha yan. No, wala na sa akin yun. What I just want is to give the best nightlife experience with the best roster in the best location and the best nightlife in Quezon City.
Ito bro, there was talks that before Hydro came up, you was about to retire.
Yes.
So then you became the club director of Hydro. So
yes.
The question will be is, what's about Hydro that made you go back in the scene?
Sa totoo lang, so okay, for the viewers, 2019 I was at the Palace Manila as the MC. Lahat ng pangarap ko nakuha ko na. I MC'd for Kevin Durant in Manila, Dimitri Vegas Like Mike. We closed for Dimitri Vegas Like Mike. Mark Balasigan and I closed for Dimitri Vegas Like Mike. All the milestones that I had put on myself, nakuha ko na. Napag-international show na ako as an MC, napag-perform na ako with Dimitri Vegas Like Mike, napag-perform na ako with NBA superstars. So parang wala na akong iaangat pa. So 2019 was when I decided to retire as an MC. So I'm very thankful to the Palace Manila team for, of course, the years of opportunity that I was given. At nag-focus ako sa business ko. Then pandemic came in, nawala yung nightlife, tapos nawala yung business ko. And when the nightlife industry erupted again or sparked again after the pandemic, it was just after elections when I ran. And I was not yet ready, sa totoo lang. And it was just by the grace of God na sobrang blessing. Na alam mo, doon ko lang talaga masasabi na ibabalik ka talaga ng Diyos kung saan ka nararapat. If you are meant to be on the top of your game, you will be there. And whatever people do, even people do heinous things against you, even if they create or group against you, create bad stories, tirahin nyo, demanda nyo, walang mangyayari. Dahil ang Diyos, pag binalik ka niya sa posisyon kung saan ka nararapat, babalik ka. I'm not yet in the same position that I was in 2019. But I'm a work in progress. And I'm just very thankful to Hydro Super Club. Of course, again, to the owners, to the rosters, to the whole team that we are in right now. For the trust na saluhin ko yung pagiging direktor at lahat sila susunod sa ayon, sa vision na meron tayong lahat. So, babalikan ko yun. Ano ang meron sa Hydro na meron at bumalik ako dito sa industriya? Siguro yung Hydro lang ang nagbigay ng tunay na pagmamahal at suporta na hinihiling ng isang artist at lalo-lalo ng isang Victor Pring. Unang-una, binigay nila kung ano yung suporta na nangangailangan ko. At ginabayan nila lahat ng bawat galaw. So, very thankful to the Hydro Super Club family. Of course, syempre gusto nyo masagot ko yan na parang, oh, Hydro, may magic, may ganito. Very practical ang sagot ko dyan. Hydro, number fucking 1, bitch. Let's go.
Okay, bro. So let's talk about age 25, bro. So I want this one to come from you. What is age 25 and what is it all about?
Of course, I want to give a shout out to Corona family. Pasensya na, sa age 25 tayo pero birang iniinom ko. Kasi nga, medyo mahal yung mga whiskey na nasa likod ko. So age 25 basically is the high end or the, how do you put this in words? Opus of whiskeys, of alcohols. 25 years and up. So, hindi naman 25 years and up siguro. Siguro 0 to 25 or 25 years and up. Siguro pwede. But yeah, age 25 basically what we have here is the most premium alcohol. Pwedeng cut mo lang doon. Age 25 basically what we have here is the most premium alcohol that we have. One selection. You will taste yung pinaka elegant, eloquent na mga alak na meron tayo dito. And of course, we also offer yung cigar. What we offer here, sorry na medyo na-burp ako. Isama niya yan sa video kasi umiinom talaga ako. What we have here is basically the high-end part of Quezon City. And we want this basically to the people na gusto mo ma-experience yung high-end, so matikman yung mahal na alak na tamang presyo. Because from someone who grew up in Quezon City, yun yung gusto ko makuha eh. And not a lot of venues will speak to that or not a lot of venues can do that to you. Diba? Isipin mo naman, sarap per table, 4-5, then you can even rent the whole place out. So, yeah.
Ito naman, bro, how does age 25 complement the overall experience here at Hydro Super Club?
Good question, ah. It really complements. Why? We've basically, that's the working class age. Yan yung mga 20s to 30s. 20s to 40s, sorry. Tapos si Hydro Super Club naman, yan ang mga 18 to 30s. Si age naman, sipin nyo naman, the look, the vibe, very Hollywood. It complements to the age ng 25 and up. 25 to 40s, 50s, 60s. Pasok to. So basically, kung within the area ka na gusto mo kuminom, ayaw mo na bumiyahe, pumunta ka na dito. And it's very unique and apaganda talaga.
Ito, bro, what role does age 25 play in expanding Hydro's offerings and appeal to different types of patrons?
Very beautiful question. Ang gaganda ng tanong mo sa age 25, ah. Gotta give it to you. We are basically the highlight of 2025 is the opening of age 25. Because from Sunday till Wednesday, we will have a DJ here. Then Thursday to Saturday, we have a DJ in Hydro Super Club. It plays a big role. Why? Because we have the high-end market of Quezon City that no bar yet has tapped or wala pa nakakuha na yan. Wala pang nakaka-penetrate sa high-end crowd ng Quezon City. So yan ang gusto nating makuha, yan ang gusto nating matap. Why? It's because of the exclusivity of this place, the venue and the ambience of this place. Of course, the artist structure that we have as well.
Like you said, there will be DJs here, right?
Yes.
So what kind of music and entertainment can guests expect here at age 25?
Only excellence. Wait for excellence and experience excellence. Showbiz sagot ko.
Ito bro, syempre, age 25 is inside Hydro Super Club, right? So, with that being said, sorry.
Hydro Complex.
Hydro Complex, I'm sorry. With that being said, how do the operations of age 25 and Hydro Club align or differ?
So basically, how we operate age 25 is we give the DJs a chance to perform from Sundays to Wednesdays, whole night. So basically, we start the DJs from 10 p.m. up until 4 a.m. Then Hydro Super Club, Thursday to Saturday, from 10 a.m. up until 6 a.m. It overlaps. Hindi siya nagkakainan ng power or hindi siya nagko-compete. It compensates basically. There would be times na meron tayong artists dito, wala tayong artists sa Hydro, but it really compensates to the vision that we have. And sa mga gustong pumarty all night, on Fridays and Saturdays, up until Sundays, we will give you the after hours or the after dark situation that we will have. So, after the Super Club operates from ng 6 a.m., we will open H25 from 6 a.m. hanggang kaya nyo pa. So, be ready for that one. 2025, we have a lot of things in store for you.
Last question, bro, about age 25. How do you envision age 25 evolving over the next year?
People would think that age 25 would be just for the older generations, but how I see age 25 is basically the home for our generation. Na ito na rin yung magiging kalakihan o talagang kultura ng Quezon City. Hydro would be the culture of Quezon City. And I would take pride on that. Kahit wala na ako dito, because this position, the situation that we have in right now, malay mo bukas wala na ako dito, next month wala na ako, next year wala na ako, diba? But I would take pride on that when I say that Hydro Super Club, it was a vision and a mission complete. So if this was a vision and mission complete, I think it would be for generations to come to experience.
Eto bro, before we end the interview, is it okay if you invite them here at the Hydro Complex, if there are any promotions and your advice as the MC Victor Pring for the younger and upcoming generations?
Okay. Perfect. What's up, everybody? This is Victor Pring. I'd like to invite you here in Hydro Complex, where we have Hydro Super Club, H25 Reserve, 18th Hole, and of course, Wave Restaurant. So we have those multifaceted venues, and I forgot the Talio Car Wash. Dun lang sa baba. It's the most premium car wash that we have. So we have 5 multifaceted venues we have here. I'd like to invite you here to experience the upscale partying, food, and lifestyle that we offer here.
So for the last question of the interview, what advice and tips and tricks that you could give for the up and coming generation of DJs, MCs as the MC DJ Victor Pring?
I think it's just one advice, no? Kung gusto nyo to, or if you really want to pursue this industry, give it 100% of your life. And if you give it 100% of your life, makukuha nyo kung ano yung binigay nyo. Because I'm the mirror of it. I gave nightlife 100% of my life. I haven't celebrated a birthday, a new year, or Christmas with my family since I did that. but the returns that I got was very good. If you want to succeed in this industry, it's a lot of late nights, early morning flights, a lot of holidays missed, a lot of birthdays missed with the family. But again, if you want this, give it as much. Because for you to be at the top, it would take that much. For you to be competing at the top, it would take that much. Mayabang po, pasensya na. Para sabihin ko na for you to compete at the top because I would be telling you that I'm at the top. Sige, mayabang na, pero ganun talaga siya. It just takes so much from you. I mean, that's why big shoutouts to, of course, Martin Pulgar, Mark Marasigan, Ace Ramos, Mark Naval, Cat DJ, X Factor, David Ardiente, Funk Avi. Meron pa ba nalimutan? Sabihin nyo na. Brian Kua, Mike Alvarez. Sabihin nyo na. Martin Pulgar, sabi ko na. Of course, big shoutouts to Patty too for giving the life. When you give your life to this craft, whatever positive or negative experience that you get, once you give your life to this craft, oh my gosh, God will open the doors of blessings for you. But of course, when you pray for the rain, you will also get the mud. Hindi lang rainbow ang makukuha mo dito. Maraming araw na magpapasko at bagong taon ka sa trabaho, pero it's gonna be all worth it. It's hard, sa totoo lang. So, to the DJs and MCs, babalikan ko, to the DJs and MCs that you wanna be on the top peak percentage of artists, mag-isip muna kayo if you wanna be part of the peak 1% of it. If you want to, then give it your all. Number 1, katulad ng sinabi ko kasi kanina, research, put in the work. Number 2, be fucking presentable. Huwag nyo i-beep yun ah. Be presentable. And number 3, pay homage to the seniors. And of course, while you're paying homage to the seniors, create the connections that you can. Because the international partnerships that you have, nandun lahat yun eh. The bullshitters will see you from a mile away. Kaya, pay homage to the seniors. Hindi naman masama yun eh. I paid my dues, and everyone that's been in the situation that I'm in, or the time that I'm in, 10 years or more, we all paid homage to the seniors. And without the seniors, tayo na wala tayo dito. So, kayo masyado kupal. Ano lang kayo dyan? Pagbigay galang kayo. Kasi pag naging kupal kayo masyado, tangin na wala naman kayo talaga kakapuntahan. Because kung di kayo bibigyan nyo ng mga gig, feeling nyo kaya nyo social media, wala, di kaya. Kailangan talaga magkaroon kayo ng residency. Residency, number 1. Number 2 would be festivals. Number 3 would be your social media. Number 4 would be you producing music. And yeah, superstar artist ka na. Sana ganun lang kadali. But if you do not pay homage the seniors or create connections with the local partners that you have, wala, hindi kaya. And sabi nga nila, I would take the quote from Nick Hernandez because he said this: hindi malungkot sa taas kung kasama mo lahat ng kabarkada mo. So big shout out to Hydro Music Festival and my brother Nick Hernandez. I really take pride on that. Narinig ko yan way back 2017 pa. So naalala ko pa hanggang ngayon kasi totoo naman. Wherever I go, I always bring in the people that I work with. So to the young ones, move as if it's your last day today. Treat everyone as if it's your last day today. And I promise you, it would be a different aura and a different perspective. And you will thank yourself. God bless. Take care. This is Victor praying. Midnight Rebels, baby.
Yes, sir. Cut.